So part two of righteousness of today's Moments of Truth, I left off talking about basically how we entertain sin and unrighteousness so much as Christians. So let's just talk entertainment. Let's not talk nothing else but entertainment. Think about how often we actually invite unrighteousness and sin into our lives in the form of entertainment. Like, I can recall hearing people who are Christians, they say they're Christians anyway, talk about movies like Empire and Greenleaf and The Have and the Have-Nots and some of the other more popular programs by Tyler Perry. And I'm listening to the conversations, and I have gotten a glimpse of some of these programs through commercials and advertising, what have you. And the programs are filthy, full of foul language, immorality, and all types of things that are contrary to the Word of God. So then I'm going to ask you a simple question. If God said in His Word that He doesn't want us to sin, He doesn't want us to be participants of sin, He tells us to guard our hearts with all diligence, if all those things that He talks about in Galatians and in other Romans and Philippians and Ephesians and other parts of the Bible where it talks about adultery and fornication and backbiting and lying and murder and deceit and all these other things, if God does not want us to commit these acts, then please help me to understand why a person in their right mind would think and believe that God is okay with us being entertained by them. Help me to understand that. Because the Bible that I read and the God that I serve is a consistent God. And if He's telling us that He wants us to guard our heart with all diligence, and He's telling us that He wants to avoid these things, avoid the appearance of evil, abstain from evil and unrighteous things, then why in the world and how in the world can you possibly come to a conclusion that God is okay with us being entertained by them?